If you've ever felt like God gave you a dream that was bigger than your bank account, your network, or your energy level, then this message is for you. This week's verse is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 through 3, and it reads, "Write the vision and make it plain on the tablets that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." So this verse always hits me right in the heart because if God gives you the vision, then he'll make the provision. Let's dive into what that really means and how you can stay encouraged even when the provision isn't obvious yet. Because let's be real, there have been plenty of times, okay? Sometimes the waiting just feels like the hardest part. You're doing all the right things, but you're still like, God, where is the funding? Where is the help? Where's the progress? And so here's the truth. If God placed that vision in your heart, he already has a plan to bring it to life. And let me tell y'all something personal, okay? When I first felt led to start the Hustle and Faith podcast, I didn't have the fancy equipment. I didn't have a big audience. I didn't even have clarity on how to edit anything. All I had was a message in my heart from God and a strong nudge, well, let's just say push from God that said, go. And that's exactly what I did. And you can actually look back on previous episodes of this Hustle and Faith podcast to see how far I've come and progressed in the things that he wanted me to say, as well as my technical skills. Okay. I didn't know how it was all going to come together, but every time I took a step, God got me to where I needed to be. Okay. And sometimes it was a person who gave great advice. Other times it was a YouTube tutorial at 2 in the morning. I mean, who else is also a proud YouTube graduate, okay? Or even just a burst of energy when I was running on fumes. And so it wasn't always flashy. Trust me, it was not. But it was faithful. And God showed up and he showed out. And so, what does God's provision actually look like? So, I want to break that down for us, okay? Provision is rarely packaged how we expect it to be. Sometimes you might be looking for a lump sum of money, and God sends you a free resource, a mentor, or even an idea that opens up new doors. Number two, obedience activates provision. And so God often waits until we move to show us the next step. Think of it as if you're driving in the dark and you've got your headlights on. Okay. Your headlights are on in the dark. You don't see the whole road, but you can always see the next step. Number three, closed doors are part of the provision too. Cannot stress that one enough. Okay. Sometimes protection is provision. And so that no might be God directing you to a better yes. And so I want to encourage you today, don't let doubt distract you. If God gave you the vision, he's already assigned the people, the resources, the timing, and strength you'll need to get from point A to point B. Okay. Your job is not to figure it all out. And I'm talking to myself as well. Okay. Your job is to move forward in faith. Your job is to take one step at a time. Your job is to keep building, keep believing, and keep reminding yourself this isn't my idea, it's God's. And so if God ordered you to do it, he's going to cover the cost. And so now, real quick, if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, I hear you, but I'm too tired to even dream. Like I'm burned out, level tired. I'm tired of climbing the corporate ladder while knowing deep down that God was calling me to something more. And so I want to create something, But Tasha, I am so overwhelmed. Then, sis, I've been there and I want to help you out. Okay. I'm a marketing professional and consumer insight strategist with over 20 years of experience. So I understand what makes people tick, how they think, what moves them, and what inspires them to take action. And so that's exactly why I created my live workshop, 5 Ways to Turn Burnout into Breakthrough Content. It's for women like you, multi talented, creative, God fearing, but feeling stuck, tired, or stretched too thin to figure it all out. In this 1 hour workshop that's taking place on June 5th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Central, I'm sharing the exact strategies that I used to turn some of my most frustrating seasons of my life, hello, corporate drama, spiritual warfare, and even burnout, into the content that fuels my podcasts, my books, and my passion projects, and so much more. And so you're going to learn how to identify what's really draining your energy, how to reconnect with your God given zone of genius, and how to turn your seasons into content that encourages and equips others. This is about honoring the assignment God gave you. Whether you're looking to launch a business, a ministry, a podcast, or finally publish that book, this workshop is going to help you move from being overwhelmed to taking aligned action. And so you're going to finally be in a position to start showing up online with consistency and purpose without feeling overwhelmed. Because here's the truth: burnout doesn't mean that you're broken. Sometimes it's just your soul's way of telling you that you're ready to build something new with God as your CEO. And so, if this message resonated with you and you're ready to go from just surviving into thriving with a purpose, definitely check out this workshop. I'd love to see you inside at the workshop. And remember, if you're everything to everyone, then you risk being no one. You never know who you will inspire. See you in the next video.